cleaning wipes clog pipes, and that can cause real problems at Greeley's wastewater treatment plant. So earlier this year, Governor Polis signed Senate Bill 23-150, which requires companies that sell flushable wipes to label their packages with a logo that clearly states "Do not flush." So that law took effect December 31st, and that's been a win for the state's wastewater treatment plants. So with me today is Joseph Martinez. Joseph, I'm going to allow you to introduce yourself and your title here with the City of Greeley, but talk a little bit about why these flushable wipes really shouldn't be flushable and the issues they cause for.
All right, my name is Joseph Martinez. I'm the Industrial Pretreatment Coordinator here at the wastewater treatment plant. So the problem with these flushable wipes is they don't break down the way that toilet paper does. Our pumps are meant to push water, right? So if we have any wipes that kind of still hold like fibers, basically that's going to go through the pumps. They're going to get wadded up with other people's wipes. They're going to hit grease. They're going to grab that grease and they're going to create these big balls that we call fatbergs in the system. And these balls can either block up sewers and back sewage back up to our customers, or they can get into our pumps and our lift stations, and then those pumps will stop working and the lift station can flood, which can cause catastrophic damages.
Okay, so there's different types of disposable wipes. Are they? Can any wipes be flushed, or is it really just toilet paper, and that's the only thing that should be? Because you see, some of these labels now that say flushable. That's almost kind of like false advertising in a way because of the damage that they can create in the system.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, these wipe companies know that if they create a flushable wipe, people don't want to deal with the wipe after they're done using it, right? They want it to go down into the mystical toilet and disappear forever, and that way they don't have to throw it out. So they're advertising them as flushable. We're seeing that most of these wipes are coming down, they're staying together, and they're causing big problems for us. So once again, just advocating, do not flush any wipes, no baby wipes. Like dude wipes will say they're flushable. Even like little things like cotton balls, Q-tips, tampons, things like that. It's all gonna come into the pipes. It's gonna stick together, and it's gonna create problems for you at home. And then if it gets into our system, us.
Because we actually have staff out at the wastewater plant that actually have to get in there and remove that by hand, right? So it's kind of a service to them to not flush it, because somebody has to remove it, and it winds up in the landfill anyway.
Yep, it's a manual process. So once these things get clogged in our screens and our pumps, we got to shut down the pump. We got to send someone in there. It's really nasty. I feel bad for the guys that have to pull it out. And then on top of that, it's all of our costs, our maintenance costs, are wrapped up into your guys' bills, what you guys are paying. So by not flushing those things and lowering down those maintenance costs, it can bring down cost of service as well. Okay,
great. There's a study done in 2020 by the National Association of Clean Water Agencies, and they found that the cost to the average utility from these flushable wipes is about $30,000 per utility per year. And in states with higher populations like California, it can be as much as an additional $100,000 per year per utility. So that adds up pretty quickly. So while we're talking about things not to flush, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the 3 Ps. So briefly tell us a little bit about what the 3 Ps are and what that means to the wastewater system.
All right, so our 3 Ps for flushability are pee, poop, and toilet paper. As long as you stick to these things, just remember that toilet you have there is not a trash can. Don't be flushing things just to get them out of your hair just because it's convenient. Make sure you only flush those 3 Ps, and you're going to be good to go.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So if you haven't set a New Year's resolution yet, we have one that's really easy for you to crush. And it's just don't treat your toilet like a trash can. So you can learn more about what not to flush by listening to a recent interview Joseph did with KFK Radio here in Greeley. And you can find the link to that radio interview at greeleygov.com/wastewater.